picture you with my Nikon. Make love with the lights on. It's only frequent night come. Me just have one question, girl. Why you do me that? Love why you whine over your back. Now my ex-girlfriend can't see my back. Just break out and bring it for me, my girl. Wind up to the top, yeah. Love why you whine over your back. Now my ex-girlfriend can't see my back. Just break out and bring it for me, my girl. Bad girl from the west side.
It's another week of Pree Dis. We're in the Manor Park area of Constant Spring, and I'm your host, Chrissy. Stay with us for the next half an hour as we bring you entertainment and lifestyle happenings right here in Jamaica. Your Pree Dis journey starts now. He wanted to become a football player but got bit by the music bug. Earlier this year, he released the Double Trouble Riddim, and he recently produced Hands Up by Beenie and singjay. Let's meet music producer Troublemaker.
He wanted to become a football player but instead opted for a career in music after studying music production at Full Sail University in Florida. Meet Jamaican music producer Dominic Troublemekka McDonald.
How did I get involved with music production? Well, I started messing around with music at a young age, like turntables and that kind of stuff, and then after high school I started linking up with Russian, and just through mutual friends, and we were hanging out and partying, and basically I started going to his studio and it just pulled me into the whole production side of it. So that was where the whole link up with music kind of officially started. A lot of people think I'm like German or from Europe or something like that, which obviously isn't the case, but you don't know, out of Jamaica, we're out of many one people, so it's kind of a unique thing. Maybe that's what makes me different, but I don't feel like I'm any different in dancehall. I just feel like a regular Jamaican doing dancehall music, and it's for the people, you know.
Believe me, condolence in, and not only Jamaica, it's a carry come thing. We feel all get together like needle and string, but a social distance a lockdown.
I started music school in 2012. And while I was at music school, I was still linking up with Russian back and forth. Like we would build rhythms over Skype together and that kind of stuff. And I ended up working on Vybz Kartel, Ever Blessed, which was like kind of special because not many people's first song is with Vybz Kartel. So that was a big deal for me. I was obviously in music school still, and then when I came home I had this big song on the radio that was playing, so that was like a good experience, and it kind of set the tone that like, alright, I'm destined for great things, you know, I have something here. I grew up in Kingston. I went to Hillel, and then obviously I wasn't really doing that well in school, so you know, my parents were like, yo, it's time for you to go away, to go to school, try to get a better education and stuff. And at the time I wanted to play football. That was like my goal. I wanted to be a football player. So they figured, well, if you go away, you can probably get a better opportunity and stuff. So who are some of the artists I don't work with? Kartel, Conscience, Sean Paul, Beenie Man, Assassin or Agent Sasko, Jesse Royal, Dre Island. We've done a lot of work over the years. You know, the catalog is still growing, obviously. In more recent times, Rygin King, Chronic Law, Javelani. So, you know, we're just constantly building new relationships, and, you know, trying to work with as many people as possible, to be honest, because I feel like that's my strong point, you know, is the diversity of the artists, whether it's a reggae artist or whatever, I can always find a song, you know, to produce with them. I work with a lot of up-and-coming talent, to be honest. I personally feel that it is one of the most important things to do is to build with an artist. It's always good to establish yourself with, you know, the artists that are dominant in the business, but if you don't have a new talent that is going to be the next biggest thing, then you're going to miss out all the opportunities. One of the biggest things as a producer to me is to develop talent. You know, it's very easy to go in the studio with the biggest artists and make a hit song. But what makes you different or what makes you unique or special is, can you do that with somebody who has never had a hit song before?
With a passion for helping up-and-coming talent, Troublemaker has been working with artists such as DJ Laba.
Left the band clip, boy a big job from me made the dance trip. Made shot, run a one clip, one bag and fix some whole of it. Yeah, when I made the dance, yeah, whole of one clip and one bag and fix. Yeah,
it's an overwhelming feeling, you know, for work with a producer, establish and have a lot of experience in a game. It's a really overwhelming feeling.
What do I like most about music production? I would say I enjoy being able to create something from nothing. So when I get an idea, whether it be I started off with a rhythm or the artist links and say, you know, they have this kind of vibe in mind that they want to do something like this type of song, it's good because we start with a blank canvas. You know, there's nothing there that we're referencing or working off of. We're starting fresh. It's a new song. Everything just starts from scratch. And me being able to do that every single day, it's like I'm creating a new product every single day.
Put your hands up.
This last production, Hands Up with Beenie Man, the vibe was different than a lot of songs that I've ever. It was special, truly. So I'll give you a little history. Beenie Man is good friends with my next door neighbor. He walks by my house all the time. He actually stopped by the house and was like, "Yo, wake up Trouble, wake up Trouble. Well, I have something. I think I need to work on a song for this." So I jump up. We had actually been in the studio working a couple of days before that on some different songs. And so I thought we were going to work on that. He was like, "Let's just go to the studio." So I said, "All right, no problem." We jump in the car. We got some lunch on the way. We pull up at the studio, set up and everything, and he was like, "Just build a drum pattern alone." So I was like, "All right." So I see him there start writing and vibing to it and stuff. He's like, "That's perfect." All it was a kick and a snare. That's it, nothing else. I wanted to have a big impact early out in the year. So I did the Double Trouble Riddim. I had started working on that rhythm from last year, 2019, probably right after summer. I had some of the songs done, and then I went and I linked up. I got Chronicler on it, I got Rygin King on there, Shaney, I got Laba, who is my young artist that I'm working with. I felt the rhythm was strong, so we pushed it out. It had an impact, it had great response. So it kind of set the tone that this year was going to be a strong year for me, you know.
And that's music producer Dominic Troublemekka McDonald of Double Trouble Studios in Olympic Gardens.
Uptown Homestead. Yeah. Pree Dis. Tell me I woulda who go them. Who no let the badness. When it hurts, no let the band clip. Boy, I'm big up from me make the dance trip. Yeah, what I want. One bag and fix them who love the badness. Boy, I'm big, if ever try sleep.
That was music producer Troublemaker. On the flip side of this break is our up next segment, so stay tuned.
Reduce your risk of viral illnesses like the flu and coronavirus. Wash your hands frequently with soap and water. Cover your nose and mouth when coughing with a tissue and dispose of it. Avoid close contact with anyone with the cold or flu-like symptoms. If you become ill, please visit your doctor or the nearest health center and share your travel history. The flu and coronavirus can kill. Let's protect each other. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.